Alright, so this is going to be another movie review. This one's called The Ice Pirates, 1984. I'm giving it 3 out of 5 stars. I thought it was alright. The jokes were really lame. This is going to be another John Carradine flick. He's in it for about 2 minutes. It's also got Mary Crosby from North South television show, the series that extended from the 80s to the 90s with Patrick Swayze. Remember that one? And then there's Robert Urich, who used to be a TV star in Kung Fu. The David Carradine television show that also starred John Carradine as the blind man. I just saw John Carradine as the blind man in The Sentinel. And on Wikipedia, they're calling it a ripoff on Star Wars. Of course, lamestream media calls anything with laser guns a Star Wars ripoff. Wait a minute, I just saw a Star Wars ripoff, Masters of the Universe then. If that's the case, yeah, I thought Masters of the Universe was way better than this. Dolph Lundgren, I have the power. Anyways, I'm saying it's a mix between Spaceballs, The Road Warrior, and man, my phone's hard to center my head. Spaceballs, Road Warrior, and Buckaroo Banzai. So in outer space, there's a shortage of water and an abundance of food, kind of like California here during the drought. Whenever the government mismanages water here. Same kind of concept in outer space. There are a bunch of dark forces in the universe that are hoarding water. And the ice pirates. Oh, there's also Ron Perlman and Anjelica Huston. How could I forget those? Anyways, let's see if I can get this straightened out. Okay. So they're stealing water from the dark forces of the universe, led by John Carradine for about 2 minutes. and they get caught. They get captured. There's a princess who wants to see her father. She's kind of aligned with the dark forces, but then she switches sides, joins up with Robert Urich and the gang. They enter a time warp. There's a bunch of robots that do kung fu moves. Kind of goofy. I didn't laugh a single time in this movie. But there are a lot of cool explosions. There's a decapitation. There's an actual guy who has kind of a gay lisp to him, who's like the headless horseman. His head is detached from its body, but it still speaks. I have no idea what's going on in much of this movie, but it's barely entertaining. Not a great flick. It's trying to be comedy, but then it's trying to be dystopian, and then it's trying to be like Buckaroo Banzai, which is a movie that I really hate. Buckaroo Banzai Across the Fifth Dimension. What a horrible flick that was. So it really can't make up its mind. And it really reminded me of Buckaroo Banzai a lot. So, the kind of slapstick humor is really lame and dumb. The time warp ending didn't really make sense to me. But whatever. It is what it is. Could have been a better flick, in my opinion. But I'm in the John Carradine section of my queue, so I'm trying to get through it. I've got The Last Tycoon with Robert De Niro to watch, so I'll try to get through that tomorrow. I'm sure I will. I have my son all day, and I worked about 5 hours today. Yesterday I worked about 13 and a half. So kind of average days the past 2 days, but I am working Thanksgiving Day, so hopefully I can make up for it with cash tips and a little extra hours there. We'll see how that goes. Nothing doing on the dating front, although a lot of South American women are matching with me on Tinder, but they're too poor to travel here, so I'm kind of stuck. I'm talking like 18, 25-year-old gals, pretty good looking too. Oh well, I'll keep trying. Maybe I'll get the needle out of the haystack. I tried Adrian's suggestion of going online looking for Thai gals who look like boys with their hirsute eyebrows and their mustaches and whatnot. But they don't want to come here either. They're expecting me to go over there. Nothing doing. I'm not going anywhere without my son. Even if I move to Wyoming, I think I'll ask for summers and vacations and stuff like that. So that's the deal. The Last Tycoon. I'm not looking forward to this, but I'm going to torture myself. Laters.